Not that long ago, I reviewed an as seen on TV product called the Cup Call. It was from Bulbhead. Well, guess what? They've come out with a second generation of this product, and it's called the Cup Call Crane. Huh? That's pretty cool. Well, that's what we're going to check out in this video. If you're new here, my name is Jeff, and this is Jeff Reviews for You. I review a whole lot of products. I specialize in reviewing as seen on TV items. Every once in a while, I do a little bit of a DIY just because I like to. If that interests you, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and click the bell below. That way you're notified every time I release a video just like this one. One more thing, don't forget to check down the description for my social media, Instagram and Twitter. I would love it if you would follow me there too. Now, let's take a closer look at this Cup Call Crane to see if it's any good. Here we have the Cup Call Crane. It's an as seen on TV item from Bulbhead. This is a different version of the Cup Call because this one extends. They heard what we were saying about this being too low, and now it extends. Let's do a quick unboxing. We have nothing else in our box. All right. Here is our crane. Very cool. Cup Call Crane. Very similar features to the other ones. Remember, this part just spins. If we rotate this in a direction, it'll expand to fit your cup holders. So we're going to try that out again. Let me read through the directions just to see how all of this works, and then we'll install it in our car. All right, so this is pretty simple to use. There's a gray button on the side. We use that to click ourselves up. Has all these different options. And this part also clicks. There's no button that needs to be pushed at all. And then, of course, it does rotate, so you can have it panoramic or portrait. It does look pretty lengthy, and I really am appreciative of that. I'm going to measure the opening. It's a little over 4 inches, so that means you can fit some of your larger phones, whether it's your large iPhone or your Note 20 Ultra. Those will fit in here. Now, you're not going to get like the Galaxy Fold. That would just be silly, but you can get your Note or your iPhone in here. Total height to the middle of your phone will be about 9 inches off the cup holder, which is much better than the one that was directly on top of the cup holder. Let's go install it in the car. We're going to install this in the Jeep Wrangler, so all you do is slide it into your cup holder and just start spinning it. You can even install it one-handed. Once you're finished tightening this down, you can tug on it and it will not come out of the cup holder. Pretty sweet. So now that we've installed it in the Jeep, you can see how the arm comes up and keeps it relatively high off the ground or off the cup holder, which is nice. You could do any direction you want if you wanted it panoramic. Pretty versatile. Here we have a head-to-head comparison between the original Cup Call and the new Cup Call Crane. Of course, we don't want to forget the desk call. They're all Bulbhead items that are meant to hold your phone. So here is the original base to the Cup Call, and you just spin it just like this to tighten it or loosen it. Exact same as the new one. There's no difference there. The biggest difference, of course, you see is, well, the Cup Call Crane has a crane handle, which means you can expand it more, and the Cup Call does not. Both of them do slide out, so you can separate them. The new one, of course, is a little more challenging just because, well, it's new still, but they do both come off and twist. The biggest difference I want to show you here. Let's look at this. I'll take this off. So if we look at a head-to-head, they look very similar. I do like that this one has the Bulbhead logo embossed in there. It's kind of cool. But look at the side. Notice how the original has this big loop and the new one has a cutout. Now that might not seem very important, but it is, because if you have your phone in here, let me get a phone real fast. Even though you're not supposed to be using your phone when you're in the car, if you're at a stoplight or whatnot, and you have your phone in this case, it's hard to get the buttons on the side because this is in the way. Now let's take a look at the new Cup Call Crane mount. Same thing, but now I can access the buttons that are there. That's a huge improvement. I'm waiting for them to do that with the desk call as well. Have you used either the new Cup Call Crane or the original Cup Call? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. All right, so we're getting ready to take the camper out on the road. Got our navigation set up, and this was the best case scenario for the original Cup Call, so now I can see my navigation, but I still had to take my eyes off the road, even though it was close. Now, let's check the Cup Call Crane. So here we are installed and tightened in, and there's our phone, and look, I can see the road and the phone at the same time, so therefore if a road that I have to turn is coming up, all I can do is glance, there it is, and I can keep my eyes safe on the road. I love it. Up here, it's much safer. We can't forget those people that sit in the back. We have a squarish cup holder. Stick it in, tighten it down, and now your passengers can watch their favorite YouTuber as you drive. Over the last week, I do have something I've noticed. Even though it's really convenient and I like the versatility of it, it does shake when you drive. So it's not like really tight together where it's just one solid piece, so it shakes. Just so you know that. Now, it's not that big of a deal because I'm just using it for navigation and such. I'm not really using it when I'm driving. It's just sitting there, but it does shake. In this video, we were taking a look at the brand new Cup Call crane, the upgrade from the original Cup Call. So, what are my thoughts? Well, first things first, it fell right within that as seen on TV price point, and I love it when that happens. Every time a new version of something comes out, I always ask myself, is it better than the original? Did they need to do this? And in my opinion, absolutely they needed to do this. This crane feature is awesome. I really like that. I've seen other crane types, and so I'm sure this is very similar, but I love that they added a crane to theirs, and especially I love that they cut out this part right here to make your access to your phone a whole lot easier. Yeah, it was a little wobbly when I was driving and didn't really bother me because I'm not really using it, but definitely the safetiness of it where I can bring that phone up higher, and therefore I'm not taking my eyes off the road. Anyway, that was my review of the Cup Call crane. If this is something that interests you, I will leave a link down in the description. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this part right here off of my desk call, take the one from my Cup Call crane, and slide it right on. Therefore, if I'm using my phone for a Zoom meeting and this is closed, I can still access the chat button without having to try to reach around. I really like the upgrade clamp that they put right here. Pretty cool. Even though the Cup Call crane is pretty versatile, I wanted you to know that it does not fit every single cup holder. Now, I've widened this thing as wide as you can go, and although it is round, it doesn't necessarily fit all of these shapes. This is a square cup holder, and the funny thing is when I reviewed the original Cup Call, people are like, square cup holders, that's weird, I've never heard of that before. Well, guess what? They do exist. So as this is as wide as you can go, it fits in there, and you think, yeah, that's good, but as soon as you put your phone on there, it just falls over, and therefore it does not work. So just make sure that your cup holders are either big enough or small enough to fit the Cup Call crane before purchasing it. I really do appreciate that you stayed around for my entire review of the Cup Call crane. You know what? In this video, I referenced two other products, the Desk Call and the original Cup Call. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link the Desk Call right up here, and I'm going to link the original review I did of the Cup Call right up here. And I would love it if you would click on one of these links. And when you do, by the magic of the internet, I'm going to join you here or here. So go ahead, click one. They're safe, I promise.